What's up, everybody? Back at you guys today, and what I want to talk about is my Huntertown Arms Guardian 9 Suppressor. I did a video back on this last year when I was having a conjugal visit with the suppressor at the local gun shop that I bought it from. I was still waiting on the NFA paperwork to come back, so I could only go to the gun shop where they kept it in their safe, and I could then use it at their gun shop. I couldn't take it off their premises, basically. So that kind of lessens the blow when you have to wait for this paperwork to clear. It's good to buy it from a gun shop that has a range so that you can actually go visit it while it's locked up versus one that doesn't have a range, because at least you get to shoot it. It's paid for. It's yours. You're just waiting on the NFA to get back to you with your paperwork, which can now take over a year. So it's ridiculous. But anyways, I got a lot of comments on the shooting video that I put up last year. That is a big, ugly rig. Wow. Interesting. All right. Let's see what we got. Here's the video that I have for you today. Again, it's a 9mm suppressor made by Huntertown Arms. Huntertown Arms, if you don't know, they're a company that came out a few years ago with what they call great suppressors at a great price. And I agree. It does what it's supposed to do. I mean, if you're coming in here looking for a Hollywood quiet on a suppressor, then you're not going to get that. But, I mean, as far as quieting it down from what it was, then yeah, it does what it's supposed to do. So I have no gripes about that. A little bit background on the suppressor. The caliber that is supported by this Guardian 9 is, of course, the 9mm, 300 blackout, subsonic rounds only, 17 Mach 2, 17 HMR, 22 long rifle, and 22 WMR. It is not supporting fully auto. The overall length is 7.6 inches, 8.5 inches with the booster. There is a booster on the end of the suppressor. On this suppressor, what the booster does, it helps cycle your handgun, is what I understand. Now, if I'm wrong about that, somebody let me know. But I did try to do a little research on what the booster was, and that's what I came up with. Short story. There's quite a little bit more to it, but short story is, from what I understand, it helps cycle your handgun. Because there's actually quite a bit of weight on that front end of your handgun. So you need the booster to help cycle it. Okay, the diameter of the Huntertown Arms Guardian 9 is 1.250 inches. The weight, 7.4 ounces, 10.2 ounces with the booster installed. The blast material, the actual baffles, are stainless steel. The outside is stainless steel and aluminum. Okay. The finish is a hard-coated matte black anodized. The threads that I have on this booster, the booster that I have at this particular time, is 1/2 inch by 28. For my 300, if I want to use it on the 300 blackout that I have, I actually have to get another booster. I forgot the actual size right now. If I remember, I'll go ahead and put it as a comment here. The warranty for Huntertown Arms are, if you guys don't know, they call it life. They warranty their suppressors for life against anything but stupid. That's a great warranty. No maintenance. It is user serviceable. You don't have to get a special tool. You can take this apart using just a simple crescent wrench, adjustable wrench, or a socket set, pair of pliers, or bench vise. You don't have to spend extra money for a special tool like some companies have you do. But I'm going to go through right now and just break this down and let you guys see what it looks like. What did it take? 15 grand. Let's see. No problem. All right, guys. To take this apart, you have an end cap here. This is your booster. Your booster screws off. Now, mine is dirty. I didn't clean it yet, so it has a bit of carbon on it. I was going to break it down to clean it, and I was like, hey, I might as well do a video on it. So that's where we at now. The end cap comes off. If you can't unscrew it like that, you can use just some adjustable wrenches or a socket or something like that. Okay, you unscrew your end cap. Pull your baffle stack out. I think there's one more in here. With a little tap. Unscrew your baffle, get your baffle stack out. And there you go. There's your booster, end cap, your baffles, and your outer cylinder. Put that to the side, set your booster to the side. Pull your end cap off your baffles. And this end cap will only go on to that last baffle. It won't go on to the other baffles. So you take your baffles off. Seven baffles in total. And like I say, the last baffle has a little indentation on the ridge here. And that's where your end cap goes on. So there you have it. This is how your suppressor looks when you take it apart. You have your seven baffles sitting here. And you have your booster, your main cylinder, and your end cap. So when you put it back together, like I say, only this last one has to go to the last. This last one is the only one that will fit the end cap. Take the whole thing. It only goes in one way. It only goes into your suppressor one way. It won't. You'll know because it won't go in that way, of course. All right, slide the whole stack in. Right now, I haven't cleaned it yet, so I got a little bit of carbon buildup in there I need to clean out. But you put the whole thing in. Put your booster back on. Put your end caps back together, and you're ready to shoot again. Now, I haven't put mine all the way together because I'm about to clean it. But that's pretty much it, man. I don't know what else can I tell you about this? What I've noticed about it, I've shot 115 grain, 124 grain, and 147 grain subsonic through a Glock 19 with a lone wolf threaded barrel. To me, it likes the 124 grain the best. 147 grain, of course, is the quietest, but it actually, for me, it throws 147 grain bullets left. So the point of impact is off with 147 grain bullets. Although it's the quietest, it throws them left about 2 or 3 inches, which is a lot. At probably about, so look at it. It's hitting impact and then scooting up. This one's 124 grain did the best. The point of impact off was still a little bit left, but it wasn't as great as the 147 grain. 115 grain, if I'm not mistaken, I believe went low. If you look at my other video, I explained it all. So you check that one out and it'll all be in there. But again, other than that, for the suppression part, it's pretty quiet. I mean, I don't have another 9mm suppressor to measure it to, but for me, it sounds great. At the range, it sounds wonderful. So I enjoy it. I like it a lot. I recommend it. I mean, I don't know how far you can take that recommendation, but I like the suppressor myself, and I hope I answered a few of you guys' questions, man. If I didn't, go ahead and ask the question in the comments below. I'll do what I can to answer it. Like I say, man, you guys be safe, be easy, and till the next time, peace.